everybody, welcome back to Rachel and Bella Crafts. Rachel here, hope you're all well. So I want to do something a little bit different for you for the month of May. And I've been having a bit of a think because I had a bit of a block actually with what I was working on, and I had some other things on the go. So I thought, right, let's make May nice and simple and easy. I know quite a few of you are getting some mass makes done ready for our retreat. And then others of you, of course, are working on lots of other different projects. So I thought, okay, well, let's keep things really simple and easy. So I'm going to bring to you for the month of May a selection of freebies that we will do in the videos, and they are going to be called May's Minis. Okay, so I'm going to start off by showing you the freebies that have gone out to our members this month. So over on our Ko-fi page, we have memberships. So you have the lower level, which is 2 freebies that I put out every month. Then there's the middle level, and you get 4 sheets of freebies. And then there's the higher level, and you get a full kit of whatever it is that I'm putting out that month. This month, there's been 2 kits put on there. I think it was the doodle one and the mixed media kit. So if you are a member on our Ko-fi page, go over and check out, because your freebies are there to download now. I'm going to quickly show you what I've done for the membership freebies, and then I will show you the freebies that I've put on for everybody then today. So the first set of freebies that have gone up is this set here. So both sets come with a set of covers. So you'll have a cover like this, okay, and then the one set comes with these lovely little pockets, and you also get a secondary page as well, which comes with these little journal cards and the tabs. I haven't got them all printed out to show you because I've used them instead and I've put it together. So this is what the one selection makes, and you've got these 4 pockets here, and they've each got a little pull-out journaling cards to go in each of the little slide pockets, with these lovely little tabs to go on the top as well. Now obviously if you print them, I've printed one of the mixed media medley pages on the back, so then I've obviously got a nice bit of writing paper on there, but of course you can mount them onto, you know, paper, card, book pages, whatever, if you want to make them a little more sturdy, or print them directly onto card. But that is your little file folder mini for the month of for this month that has gone up with the memberships. These here are the words are available also as freebies for everybody. They were put up, I think, not the last set of freebies, but the freebies before. And then this one here is out of the patchwork kit that I done, patched up kit I did for this month. Then the second freebie set is of a similar construction, so you'll have a little mini notebook like this, except it's a slightly different shape. So this one comes and it is shaped like so. So you've got a little flap on the top, and then 2 fold lines here, and then you can create this little booklet. And then there's a set of waterfall cards to go in there, and there's also a set with a pocket and a mini pocket. So I've popped mine together here for you to see. Again, that's from the freebie words, that's from the Patch It Up. And you've got this lovely set of waterfall notelets, so you can write and doodle on the back of those. And then you've got this lovely little pocket then with this little secondary pocket in the front. So that's just so that you can see how they go together. This flap, obviously you can pop around the front if you want to and have a closure. I've just popped mine on the inside there so that I can see my lovely little patchwork fairy. So they are the membership freebies for this month. If you are a member on our Ko-fi, you get those for free. Guys, go over, download them, and they come then obviously ready for you to pop them together. So that's that bunch. Now, the freebies for everybody. So this video's freebies consist of 2 sets of covers. So I've done you a selection of the mixed media papers, and then a selection of the embroidered papers. Okay, so they are there ready for you to download. And for today's tutorial, we have got this sheet here, and I'm going to be showing you the different ways in which we can put these together in our little mini books. Okay, so if you want to go to our Ko-fi page and get those now, the link to the freebie is in my description box down below. take you straight to Freebies, and then you can download those for free. There is a selection on there where you can choose how much you want to pay, it says. Obviously, if you don't want to pay anything and you want them for free, you can just put 0 and check out. If you do want to make a donation, you can do that at that point. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that donated for our freebies for last month. It's very much appreciated. And as I've explained to you before, you know, this is kind of my only income. So I'm always very grateful when you guys make a donation. But it's not necessary. That's what I wanted to just say. Okay, so what I've gone on and done now, I've started off, I've cut out my lovely little covers, my little notebook. So I've got those there and here. And I've also got one that I've pre-backed, and I've backed it with, I'm sorry, my voice is going really hoarse. The hay fever is in full flow here today. So if I get a bit croaky, I do apologise. My poor old lungs are full of pollen. Yeah, you know these pages we get in the books from you're dismantling your books and you get these blanks? Keep them because they are ideal for these projects. So I have backed this one here, and the ink that I'm using today is Salvaged Patina, and I'm also using the Worn lipstick. Okay, so if you see anything that's been inked in pink, it's Worn lipstick, and you see anything that's been inked in the blue, or it's more of a teal actually, it is the Salvaged Patina. So I'm just going to go around the edge of here. So that's your first step. Now I have gone ahead and cut out my my pockets. I will probably cut those out in a minute as well, because we're going to do a few different variations. Now, obviously, there is a suggestion on the page for how you can assemble them, but I thought it would be fun for us to just try and do things a few different ways if possible. So, like I say, in your little package, you'll have these 3 pockets, and you'll also have a journal card and this tag. Okay, so that's what comes with your freebies for today's video, and obviously the covers. Now, as I said, with the demo on the freebie, you will see that it can, one way that you can put it together is to assemble it, pop in your pocket there, pop in your pocket there, and then pop in your third pocket here. So then you'll have tuck spot, tuck spot, tuck spot. Okay, so that's one way in which you can assemble this. Now, obviously, there's lots of different variations and ways that we can do this. So I thought, let's just give them a little try, shall we? So I thought another way in which we might like to try things is possibly you could pop, well, let's do it a different way. Let's pop a pocket there, and then you can put your journal card in here. You can pop that pocket there as a bit of a solitary by itself on the inside. And then we can turn over to the back, and we can place then the long pocket on the back. So that's a second variation of how you can put your freebie together. Okay, and then of course there's another way in which you can do it, and you can do that by popping your long pocket here, and then adding this one at the front here, and then turning it that way, because it is slightly longer across one way than the other, and just tipping that in side of that one there. Now, if you're going to do that way, I would take the bottom flap off so that whatever you pop in can go all the way down. Okay, and in fact, you can even seat that inside of that there. So that way, then you will have a nice big tuck spot here. Oh, I've just disturbed my pocket, sorry. And then a pocket tuck behind there, and then you've still got that lovely large pocket here. So that's a third variation of how we can do it. Or we can pop this one here, and then on the back, we can put this one here. So I'm going to give these a really quick go, and I'm going to just show you very quickly how to just get your covers and everything ready. So what have I done with the ones I was just cutting out? Here we go. Oh, I did have a blue. That must be where that blue one is there, is it? Yes, it is. Right, so I've got a sheet of paper here ready. And I've got the blue cover. So I'm going to just really quickly just go around the edge where this has been cut out, just so we get rid of that awful white cut line. Please excuse the plaster on my finger. My finger is still very yucky from that burn. It's been playing up all week. I was trying to work on a kit on the weekend and it was making things very difficult. My computer broke last week, so oh my goodness, I've been in a bit of a mess. Trying to get stuff done. That's why I've been so late getting my freebie out and my videos out. Started working on a load of stuff and then my computer just went off and wouldn't come back on again. I was like, what have I done? It's literally not even a year old yet, my computer. I'm so upset about it. So that's gone off to my nephew and hope that he's going to get that fixed for me. So there we are. We're just backing that onto there. I'm going to just cut this around here now. Sorry, guys. I hadn't realised how the hay fever was affecting my voice this morning. Well, obviously, I don't tend to wander around the house talking to myself, apart from I'm talking to you lot. So yeah, I wouldn't have known, would I? Okay, and I'm just going to, again, go around with my ink and just work across those white bits there. Just so that there's no sign of the joint. And then again across the top. And then again, if you want to do the inside, just to really, you know, bring the front to the back, so to speak, or the outside in. It's a beautiful day. It was foggy this morning. I drove down to school and it was lovely out the back. We live quite high up on the hill. I have to drive all the way to the bottom of the hill then to take him to school. And it was beautiful at the back, blue sky. And then I went out the front again in the car and it was all foggy. And as I drove down, it was all this horrible cold mist. So I was really chilly then in my t-shirt. Okay, so once you've done that, simply take your cover and we're going to fold it in half. Like so. Here we are. And there's your little notebook, okay? Now, I ought to probably very quickly sorry, I should have cut these out again, guys. I'll just do that quickly now whilst I'm talking to you. Because obviously I want 2 sets so that we can do 2 different variations. I won't do the variation that is on the actual freebie sheet because that's pretty self-explanatory and I'm fairly certain you can work that out for yourselves. Do you know what? It's really weird because I obviously haven't had hay fever for ages and ages because we haven't had any decent weather. But I had forgotten how slow it makes you. Does that make sense? Do you get like that with it? It really makes me feel quite foggy. But so I was having Dan came home yesterday. He was all full up. His ear was hurting and he had a bit of a sore throat and a runny nose. And I said, I bet you any money it's hay fever. No, he said, I've caught a cold. Tried to blame his eldest brother first. Oh, John must have given me a cold. I said, well, John hasn't got a cold. So that would have been pretty good going on his behalf, giving you germs he isn't carrying. I said, it's hay fever. I'm telling you, it's hay fever. Take some antihistamines. So he has taken his antihistamines, but he's gone to school still adamant that he's coming down with a cold. So I wasn't going to argue with him. Certainly wasn't going to argue with the kid this morning. He's got his mock exams today. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe it's that time of year already. So I can't believe my youngest is taking mock exams. I'm trying not to think about it, to be honest. It's a bit like, what? You know, we're coming to almost to the end of his 3rd year in secondary school. He's literally got 2 years left and then he'll be done with basic education. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's it. My baby will have left school. It comes too quickly, doesn't it, guys? It really does. There we go. I'm going boss-eyed cutting these out here. Okay. I hope I didn't take too long. Right. There we are. Job done. They're nice and easy to cut out, these pockets. So you simply fold on the flap like this. Okay. And then here again. Now, I've popped these nice big thick outlines around them. So if you don't have blue ink, it doesn't matter because they're already edged, you see, so they don't actually need inking. Obviously if you want to, you can, and if you don't like the blue, you can just either chop it off on the edges or go over it with whatever color ink you want to edge with. That's perfectly fine too. And also if you don't need to use the flaps. If you want to make your project, you know, thinner, because this does add a little bit of bulk, you can just cut them off and then just glue it down without having the flap system on there. You don't have to have these flaps. especially when you're doing mini projects, because sometimes it can add to the bulk. But if you do want a little bit of more, you know, weight to your project, then they're great for that. And also you're able to get more into the pockets because they are giving you a little bit of depth. Right, okay, that's my waffling over. So let's make a start with this one here first, shall we? So I think with this one, because I've got the nice blue cover, this is the one I'm going to pop perhaps the pocket on the back. I'll just ink there where I've cut it. So I think I'm going to start, yes I am, I'm going to start by putting that one on there, like so. You all ready, guys? You all ready for us to start sticking and gluing? Okay, off we go, as they say. Here we go. Are you all having lovely weather where you are? We can't believe it. We're in a bit of shock here in Wales that we're on our 3rd day now. Yes. Well, no, I'm lying. What day is it today? It's Wednesday. We're on our 5th day, sorry, of sunshine. Now, it hasn't been consistent sunshine. We have had 1 or 2 showers, but it is our 3rd day of sunshine. And yeah, we're in shock because we've literally gone from 9 degrees last week, winter, heating on, fire lit, everything, to suddenly being 19, 20 degrees this week. As I say, nobody's complaining. We're not saying it's too hot. But as I said to the lady on the telephone yesterday, we are having to acclimatise. So it does just take us a minute. It takes just a beat. Trouble is, you're like, do I get my summer clothes out of the suitcase in the attic? Because that's how really they get worn here. Do I reorganise my wardrobe? Is it here to stay? This is the question, you see. Because we have a saying in this country, don't cast a clout till May is out. Which means don't go out without a coat or a jacket until June. Because at any point in May, it could go suddenly cold again. But these days, with global warming as it is, sometimes if we have warm weather in May, this is our summer. So you've also got to be prepared to just, you know, take the leap and do things as they come. Right, I'm going to pop that on there because I'm liking that very much. So yeah, it's a bit of a debate going on with myself at the minute. And I'm also thinking to myself, what did I have? Did I have summer clothes last year? I can't even remember. Did I wear them for long? Of course, we've got our retreat coming up now in literally, what's the date today? It's 4 weeks away, I think, now to our next retreat. So we're getting ready for that. But we're just thinking now, is it going to last this weather? Oh, I hope so. I hope it's going to be lovely. I really do. Let's have sunshine on here today, shall we? So guys, don't forget these words are available as freebies on our Ko-fi page. Go over and check them out. Also, just a reminder to you all, the kits are still on sale, 30% off. All of the mixed medley collection is available on our Ko-fi page and on our Etsy page. So yeah, it's a good time to be going and stocking up on your mixed media stuff if you want to give that a go. I'm going to pop that down there, I think. Okay, here we are. That's that one there. And I'm just trying to keep an eye on my emails because I have a flat tyre. I've got a puncture and I'm waiting for the guy to come and change my tyre for me. And apparently he's going to email me when he's on his way. I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life, but there we are. Who checks emails that regularly, you know? There we are, guys. So that's our first little one done. Isn't that cute? And then you can pop your tag in there. And you can pop your notelet in there. Like so. And then we'll add some bits on in a minute, but let's get the other one done first. So this is the next one then. As I said, I'm not going to do the example that was shown in the with the freebies. I'm going to try and mix it up and do things a little bit differently. So maybe for this one, we can put, should we try that double pocket there? Or, of course, we can always go like that and mix the pockets up. So you've got a pocket there and a pocket there. That would work. But actually, I'm thinking I might pop this one on the back. I wonder if I could do a tuck. Yeah, you could also do it like that, you see, so that you can pop something up under it. That might not be a bad idea. Or, hey, now here's an idea. how about we don't stick this down as a pocket and instead, right, bear with me a second because this is just formatting in my mind. I need a stencil. Don't go anywhere, guys. I just need a stencil. What have we got here? Here we go. Right. That will do. That will do nicely. Oh, no, let's use that one. Right. Okay, bear with. So I'm just going to take the back of my pocket and I need, what have we got here? You'll do. And I'm going to use the, no, I'm going to use the pink to be a bit of a change. And I'm going to just pop this on here like so. No, don't be messy. Put something underneath. There we are, because that's going to end up all over everything otherwise, isn't it? Right, and I'm going to start here. Oh, well done, Rachel. You used a blue one in you. That's dreadful, isn't it? Sorry, guys. Pretend you didn't see that then, okay? There we go. And I'm going to just, keep still. There's a lot of ink on there, Rachel. That's okay, though. And then I'm going to take it over here now. What if I can match that up? Is my hand that steady? Have you seen any films lately? We went to the cinema on, what day did we go? Sunday we went this week. Because we had vouchers and you could only use them on a certain day. And we watched Fall Guy. Oh my gosh, brilliant film, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend. Very funny. I like Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. She's amazing. But they were very good together. So yeah, highly recommend. If you are thinking of going to the Picks, check that out. If you're not going to the Picks, wait for it to come out as a film. It probably won't be long. But yeah, really good. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to just, I suppose I ought to ink that in pink now as I've just done pink on the inside. Only this bit though, of course. I'm going to tack that up there. Tack that up there is what I was trying to say. Like so. And then I'm going to stick this down as a little flap. So we'll have it so it looks like a pocket, but it won't be a pocket. It will be a flap, fold, flip out, whatever you want to call it. There we go. And you'll have a little pocket inside. So I did have some little tags here. What did I do with them all? Rachel, where have we put them? Oh, they're over here. Sorry, guys. I do apologise. I'm getting in a kerfuddle. Nothing new there. Did I have any in there as well? No. Right. Okay. So I'm just thinking we could put now a little piece of ephemera in there. You've got a nice little writing space here, which is hidden writing space, or you could put the large tag in, so then from the outside it just looks like it's a pocket, but you know different. You know that that can be moved out and you will have a hidden writing space there. Do you see what I mean? I'm going to just put that in there just for now, for demonstration purposes. Okay, and then on this side, should we pop this one on this side then, just to be different? Yeah, and then we'll put that one on the back then, should we? Or we could have a tuck. Oh, no, that looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, what if we did the same thing there and we flip this one up to make a hidden writing space? And then you could have then a side tuck inside of there. Oh, yes, I like that idea. Right, okay, let me get my stencil again. And my book page, this book page, that will do. Right, a little easier on the ink this time, Rachel. A bit heavy on the ink earlier. Right, let's try there. What have I done with my smoosher? There it is. There we go, that's better. Yes, I like this idea very much. Right, just see if I can match that up there now. Yep, looks good. Here we go. We do still have some places available for our retreats, by the way, guys. If any of you were thinking last minute ideas, we do have some spaces still available and we would love you to join us. So if you are interested, drop me a message. go. Marvellous. Okay then. Right. So I'm going to pop that now. Oh, silly Billy. What have you done? I haven't fully inked. Do you know, I was just thinking, I reckon by the end of this week, I'll be able to get some papers drying outside. Yep, need to get on with that because I've literally got like no papers done at all. Here we go. So if I pop that there like so. Yes, loving it. There we are. Look, see, we didn't think we were going to be able to do that with it, did we? This is why you got to think outside the box, these things. This is why it's good to watch tutorials. Because yes, you can go over and just download the freebies, but would you have thought of all these ideas? I don't know. Maybe you would have. If you have any other ideas too, please share them with us. Pop over and put your ideas onto, you know, we've got a Facebook page, you can share them. Now, we could potentially actually hide that pocket behind there. Obviously, you don't need to use all of the pockets. I'm just thinking of ideas. Could put that behind there. But I do like that that's a nice little writing space there now. And then, like I say, you've got a little spot there where you could put, you know, a little journaling card perhaps. Now, obviously, in the next few videos, there will be more freebies coming out. And each of them will have their own little selection of things in. Now, perhaps we'll put this one on the back again. I know I did that with the other one, but I don't want to put that on there. I'm not going to use that pocket on this one. Also, of course, you could variate the pocket, so it doesn't have to stay in this shape, does it? So what if we do this? What if I cut it there? Ink. Oh, hang about a minute. I should really now pop that on there. Yeah, but if I do that, then I'm not going to have any space left to do what I was going to do. No, I need to just... No, where's my... Let's do a different notch. If you have OCD, you might be like, oh, you can't lay a different shape over another shape. Well, I'm doing it. So, here we are. Right, there we go. Let's glue that down. Glasses on. Terribly lazy. Terribly lazy. Right, I'm going to pop that now. Just on there like so. So we've now got a little double pocket now, made out of the one single pocket. I'm going to re-ink, because obviously I haven't got ink on that bottom piece there, have I? Just make sure all the glue's out of the way first. Here we go. That's a good match, that salvaged patina. A really good match for this kit. I love it. Right, there we are. Now, we can either pop that in there, which will make it a hidden pocket, or semi-hidden, okay? Obviously, bear in mind, you always cut them down, or we can have it down here, which I'm actually kind of more inclined to do. Yeah, I like that. I quite like the symmetry of that. Or again, even though you don't want to cover over your back page, you can pop that on the back, and then obviously you can still see your lovely design. But I think I'm going to pop it on the inside. So there we go, guys. I'm going to pop that just in there like that. Obviously, if you don't have a printer, you can still follow along with this tutorial. Just have to make the shapes yourself. And like I said, they're fairly... straightforward, you know. We've just got a corner pocket here, a large corner pocket here, and then this cute little double pocket at the front, which I really feel quite motivated to pop some little goodies in. So I'm just going to have a little look in my tin of all my fussy cutting. So there we go. We can pop some numbers in there. Pop one in the back as well. What else have I got in here that's dirty enough to go in there? Oh, this cutie little bird. I love that little bird. Here's my favourite. Oh, there we are. That can go in there too, can't it? Yes, indeed it can. Should have inked that in pink. Never mind. There we are. So pop that in there. And also, by popping something in here, I mean, you can pop a tag in the back if you want, and then that'll keep that one behind down. So nobody's going to even think then to go poking and nosing around in your stuff. Does that make sense? And of course you've got your little hidden pocket here, lots of lovely writing space there. And then last but not least, you may then like to go and just like I've done here, add some stitching around the outside just to give it a little bit more definition. Shall we put something on the front? I don't know, the front is actually quite pretty as it is. What if we pop a little, let's put a word on here, shall we? A word. Don't want it in pink or in blue or in brown. I think blue might poke out better. Should we put blossom on there? Because that is kind of, you know. Oh, I can't wait to show you what I did with this cover. I was working on it last night and the night before. It's not quite finished yet, so I will show you when it's done. But I've been very, very busy doing stuff that doesn't involve me using my computer. There we go. Yeah, no, still no email about me tyres. They nearly forgot me last time. It was only when I rang then later in the afternoon. I was like, you know, bear in mind I've been asked to stay in from 8:30 this morning until 8:30 tonight. I mean, that's a little bit ridiculous, don't you think? Surely to goodness, you know roughly, don't you? You know, even within like a 4-hour time slot, it's not a lot to ask, is it? I hate being told I can't leave the house. I don't leave the house very often anyway, but I hate being told that I can't leave the house. I find it really like, ooh, but what if I have to go somewhere? So yeah, it's not ideal. There we go. And I'm just going to tear that away. So I just wanted to put a little bit of backing on that word there to make it pop out. There we are. Blossom. There we go. And like I say, there's lots of other things we could be putting on the front of these. But I do really love that on there. I wonder if I could put, oh look, if I'd inked my sheep in a different colour, I could have put my sheepy on there. But I've stupidly inked him in blue and it doesn't look quite right. So obviously we've got flowers. You'd always overlay the flowers. I do love these hot air balloons. Oh, I do apologise, my tummy's rumbling now. But yeah, have a play about. There's stacks and stacks of ephemera and doodles and stuff in the kits. That is lovely. I suppose I could pop it there like that, couldn't I? I wonder if no, I'm going to just leave it. I like it like it is. The other thing, of course, you could do is add some lace to the front of it. That might be quite nice. Probably would have been better off putting it at the bottom, but you can pop some lace over the top or on the edge. You have some lace on your spine. We've got a longer piece there. Yeah. Oh, I have in blue. There we go. You could put some of that on the spine, look, and that would make it feel really pretty, wouldn't it? Well, that's nice. Let's use a bit of that. Okay, over there you. Just makes it feel a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not sturdy, but yes, that's what I mean. That way, I think. A bit more solid, you know? It gives it a bit more substance, doesn't it, when we add extra layers of things. Yeah. There we are. Excellent. Okay, so there we are. We've got that one there. And we've got this one here. Shall I just pop a nice little flower on there just to really bring that up? And perhaps a little bit of, oh, dropping everything on the floor now. Oh, there we go. I'll have a little page behind it, I think. Just to give it a bit of something, you know. So pop that behind there. And then we'll just tear that down just a smidgen. Here we are. Right. And also my sewing machine's downstairs, so I'm not able to do any like quick stitchy bits to add to my projects at the minute, which is a bit frustrating, but I'm just looking around me for, there we are, that'll do, some thread. So if you don't have a sewing machine, you can still add some interest to these little mixed media projects simply by taking some thread, popping it behind the flower like this, and then using the flower to hold it down. Oh, I'm so sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling. I've been glued, get it, glued, to, I started watching Grey's Anatomy, only about a week and a half ago, I think. I'm already, I think I've just started season 6, I think. I'm just flying through it, because of course I don't sleep much, but loving it, really enjoying it. I can't believe it's been running for 20 years and I didn't even know it existed. Well, I kind of had heard of it, but I didn't know what it was. And I'm not normally one for hospital programs, not at all. But actually I'm really enjoying this, and I'm not finding it you know, gory or anything like I would normally, and it is quite detailed, you know, you're very often looking at the insides of somebody's body, but yeah, it's not bothering me at all. I'm really enjoying it. Here we go. Excellent. Shall we put this little one here just so that I got her in there, because I really want to use it. I love how I'm defining a gender now to my mixed media bits. That's just a little ridiculous, right? There we go. Love it. Fabulous. Let's put a little birdie in there. There we go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed our little tutorial today, and I hope you enjoy your freebies. Don't forget to go over and download them from my Ko-fi page. Also, if you wanted the other ones that I showed you first of all, that I've now just misplaced again, these ones here, with the waterfalls and the pocket and the tuck, don't forget they're available on the Ko-fi memberships. And also don't forget that all our kits are currently 30% off, guys. So go and grab yourselves a bargain. I hope you all have a lovely day and enjoying the sunshine where you are. Don't forget to join me in my next video for some more May mini projects. I'll see you all very soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.